Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have 9.11, volume of cones. Make sure you have your paper and pencil ready to take notes. We have 2 examples to go through, so let's get started. Here's our formula for volume of cones. V equals 1/3 pi r squared h. We talked about the 1/3 in the last lesson. Remember, the 1/3 is the same thing as dividing by 3. So you can pick, when you type these in, do 1/3 times pi times radius squared times h, or you can just do pi times radius squared times h divided by 3. The r is the radius and the h is the height, just like it has been in all of our other formulas. I feel like our formulas are starting to get repetitive and they're starting to run together. Remember, on Google Classroom, there's also a formula sheet somewhere in there, like in the materials section. I posted a formula sheet, so it has them all on there if you ever forget them or something. Let's go to the first example. Here's the first example. Find the volume of the cone. So let's write our formula down first. Volume equals 1/3 pi r squared times h. So we need to identify the radius and the height of the cone. So you can see that the radius is 9. And the height is how tall the cone is. That's 17. We plug them into our formula. 1/3 times pi times 9 squared times 17. By the way, today's code word is turkey. Turkey, turkey. Once you type all that into your calculator, you're going to get 1,441.99. Now remember, when we're rounding, we want to look at this number, look at the next one. That 9 is higher than a 5, so it's going to round this 9 up, which is going to actually round the whole thing to 1,442 yards cubed, because it's volume. But remember, in your assignment, just put in the numbers, nothing else. And yeah, it's that easy. You just take the radius, you take the height, and plug it in. So let's do the second example. Here's the second example. We have another cone. Let's write our formula down. Okay, we need to identify the radius and the height. Be careful, because sometimes they'll give you the diameter. As you can tell here, 5 is the diameter, not the radius. So to get the radius, we're going to have to do 5 divided by 2, which is 2.5. So our radius is actually 2.5, and our height is this one right here. It tells us how tall the cone is. So that's 8. So then we plug them into our formula. 1/3 times pi times the radius squared. Don't forget to square that radius. I hope I didn't forget in the last one. If I did, then don't forget we have to square that radius. Okay, we typed into our calculator, and this one is going to give us, remember, when you type it in, you can do 1/3 times pi times 2.5 squared times 8, or you can do pi times 2.5 squared times 8 divided by 3, whichever one you like better. We get 52.35. We want to round. That 5 is going to round it up. So 52.4 inches cubed, and we just need that number. That's it. That brings us to the end of the video. Thanks. See y'all on the next one.